The House will come to order. Prayer by the chaplain. I'm sorry, invocation by the chaplain.
If you will join me in a spirit of prayer or meditation. As we gather today to do the hard work of democracy, to do the sacred work of the people, may we remind ourselves to do justice, love mercy, and walk humbly with our opinions. May those gathered here remember our best selves, our deepest aspirations, our values, and higher purpose. As the Stoic philosopher and Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote, if you see the way clearly, go ahead. If you don't see clearly, ask advice. As to what gets in your way, if your way appears just, keep going. If you fail, fail while attempting justice. Those who follow the way of the creative cosmos are relaxed and active at the same time, and also calm and cheerful, he wrote. May all of us ask ourselves today, am I doing my best as a citizen to further the common good? May illusion, delusion, and false consciousness stand far from you today. May you avoid the narcissism of small differences. As you work toward the common good and compassion and justice for all Minnesotans, remember, if you fail, fail while attempting justice. So may it be. Amen.
Amen. The chaplain for today is Reverend Dr. David Breeden from First Unitarian Society of Minneapolis in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Pledge of Allegiance. Please remain standing and recite the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The clerk will take the roll.
Thank you.
She locked it up there. She hit the button.
Members, please take your conversations off of the House floor. The clerk will close the roll. A quorum is present. The clerk will read the journal of the preceding day.
Journal of the House, 93rd Session, 2023, 66th day, St. Paul, Minnesota, Wednesday, May 10th, 2023.
If there is no objection, further reading of the journal will be dispensed with, and the journal will be approved as corrected by the chief clerk. Hearing no objection, the journal will be approved as corrected by the chief clerk. Introduction of House files. The following House files have been offered for introduction today. The chief clerk will report the House files and give them their first reading.
Introduction of first reading of House Files 3314 through 3315.
First reading, House Files 3314 through 3315. I recognize the member from Hennepin, the Majority Leader, Representative Long.
Madam Speaker, I move a recess to the call of the Speaker until approximately 5 p.m. I note that upon recess, we will have Rules Committee meeting, and we will also be caucusing after that. But before Rules Committee and before caucus, we will be doing a resolution on the floor to honor our guests from Taiwan, and so if members could stay in their seats for that, it would be appreciated.
Announcements by the Republicans. Representative Torkelson.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Republicans will caucus immediately after rules.
Representative Long moves a recess to the call of the chair. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Those opposed, please say no. The motion prevails. The House is in recess until approximately 5 p.m. Members, we will now proceed to the reading of the resolution. And if we could have quiet on the floor so we can hear the members reading the resolution. We will begin with Representative Cha.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen of the House of Representatives. On behalf of the Minnesota State House of Representatives, I would like to present the following House resolution. A House resolution expressing the sense of Minnesota House of Representatives, reaffirming and commitments of the strengthening and deepening of the sister ties between the state of Minnesota and Taiwan.
I recognize Representative O'Neill.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Whereas in 1984, the state of Minnesota established a sister state relationship with Taiwan, and Minnesota and Taiwan have enjoyed strong bilateral trade, economic and cultural exchanges, and tourism, and
I recognize Representative Noor.
Whereas Taiwan shares the same values of freedom, democracy, human rights, the rule of law, peace, and prosperity with the United States and the state of Minnesota. And
I recognize Representative Mueller.
Whereas the United States ranks as Taiwan's second largest trading partner, Taiwan is the 8th largest trading partner of the United States, and bilateral trade reached more than $856 billion in 2021. And
I recognize Representative Bang.
Whereas Taiwan imported nearly $3.9 billion worth of United States farm products in 2021, making it the 7th largest market for United States agricultural products overall, the 4th largest market on a per capita basis among the top 10 United States agricultural export destinations, and the 7th largest market for United States soybeans and corn individually, and
I recognize Representative Nash.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Whereas Taiwan and the state of Minnesota have enjoyed a long and mutually beneficial relationship with the prospect of future growth, and Taiwan was Minnesota's 5th largest export market in Asia in 2021, with $526 million worth of Minnesota goods exported to Taiwan. And
I recognize Representative Sensor Mura.
Whereas Taiwan provided more than 100,000 masks to Minnesota during the COVID-19 pandemic in a gesture of goodwill to help meet a global humanitarian need, and
I recognize Representative Liz Lee.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Whereas, during this year's Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Pacific Islander Heritage Month, we celebrate Minnesota's vibrant Taiwanese American community that has enriched the state's culture, cuisine, and commerce for decades.
I recognize the Majority Leader, Representative Long.
Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Committee on Rules and Legislative Administration of the House of Representatives of the State of Minnesota that it reaffirms its commitment to strengthening and deepening the sister ties between the State of Minnesota and Taiwan.
I recognize the Republican Leader, Representative Torkelson.
Be it further resolved that the House of Representatives continues to support Taiwan's meaningful participation in international organizations which impact the health, safety, and well-being of the people of Taiwan, and supports Taiwan's aspiration to make more contributions in international societies.
Members, I'd like to introduce two special guests that we have on the floor today, and after I identify both of them, if we can give them a warm welcome. Jay Lin, he's a consular officer at the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Chicago, and he is attending on behalf of Johnson S. Chiang, Director General, Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Chicago. Representative O'Neill has a gift for Mr. Lin. And Representative Noor has a gift for Mr. Lin.
We have this is the gavel that the Speaker just gavelled us in with. And on behalf of the Minnesota House of Representatives, please accept this gift of the gavel and the plaque that says Minnesota House of Representatives, Speaker's gavel, presented on today's date. And I also have, because you need to have 3 gifts, I have a Minnesota pin, which I am also wearing, because it is our statehood day. So these 3 gifts on behalf of the Minnesota House of Representatives, and myself and Representative Noor are the co-chairs of the Taiwan Friendship Caucus in the Minnesota House. So on behalf of us, we thank you very much, and we hope for a very long relationship and ties together as a sister tie.
Thank you. And members, one last announcement before you scatter during the recess. We will take a picture with all those wearing green and white or purple for ERA Day at the rostrum right after we take a picture with our guests from Taiwan. All right, seeing no further announcements, we're already in recess.